Hey guys, it's Tyler, and today I have two note cards. One says now, and one says end. We're gonna do a little experiment here, and if you don't do as what I tell you, it's gonna defeat the purpose of this little demonstration. Okay. So I have the two note cards, one on each side of the screen. What I want you to do is focus on the end card. Try to shut out everything else in the video and just focus on the end card. Okay, are you focusing on it? Now, while you're focusing on the end card, what are you failing to see? You're failing to see the now card if you are truly focused on the end card. The point of this video came to me the other day whenever I was sitting out eating with my friend. We went out just and got dessert, and I got a slice of cheesecake, and while I was sitting there I looked at her and I'm like, sometimes I have a hard time enjoying cheesecake because I just know it's going to come to an end. I'm sitting here and every bite I take I'm just getting closer to the end of the cheesecake and I can't really enjoy it. Well, then I was sitting at my house and I gave it more thought, and that applies to so many things in my life, and that's a lot of and it's something that I'm really, struggling with, and I think that probably a lot of people tend to struggle with. As far as relationships go and as far as life itself goes, a lot of people spend so much time focusing on the end of things to, enjoy the things in their life that they have now. And especially with relationships is this relevant because for me, ever since my first major heartbreak, which I know this is going to be a little bit personal, but ever since my first major heartbreak, it seems like every time somebody has interest in me or every time I get into a relationship, I start to think, when's it going to be taken away from me? When am I going to have my heart broken again? When's this going to end? And I never fully enjoy it, and I always have that paranoia in the back of my mind. So the point of the demonstration at the beginning of the video is, if you focus on the end of the things in your life, and you're just waiting for things to end, well, then you're not going to enjoy the things that you do have now. You can't sit around and think, when's this going to end? And, it's even applied to life. My grandma died about a year ago. And ever since then, whenever I spend time around some of my older relatives or my older friends and stuff, I think, how much longer am I going to have you before you're taken away from me? And, you shouldn't look at things from that perspective. You should enjoy the people in your life that, the people and the things in your life that you have while you have them and not worry about, when's this going to be taken away from me. Don't get me wrong. It's good to prepare for the future and it's good to, be braced for things, but you can't sit around and worry about things that you have no control over, such as death and stuff like that, I know a lot of people, that's a lot of people's big fear is of them dying and people that they know dying. And that's one of my fears, I don't want to have to lose anybody that I love, but it's a part of life, And if you're too busy sitting around focusing on the end, well, then you're not going to live in the now and you're going to miss out. And then whenever the end does come, you're going to think, why did I not spend time with that person? Or why did I not, live it to the fullest? And it reminds me of a lot of people, even on my Facebook, my friends who say, oh, is the weekend going to come? Is the weekend going to come? And, it's good to look forward to things in your life, and it's good to look forward to the weekend and look forward to different events in your life. But if you're one of these people that just solely waits around for the weekend and doesn't live during the week, well, there's 5 days, 5/7 of your life that you're not living. It's good to be excited for things, but while you're waiting for the things that you're excited about, you need to be out there living your life to the fullest. Because if there's one thing I've learned, I'm 20 years old now. I'm going to be 21 in December. And I know I said that in my last video and it was earth-shattering for people. But yeah, I am 20. But thank you. I'm glad that I look younger. But the point is that life is going by entirely too fast. And before you blink, it's going to be gone. Think about all of eternity and all of time. Our short, 70, 80 years on life is just the blink of an eye. And while you're here, what you need to do is make it count. Live your life to the fullest. Don't sit around focusing on the negative or focusing on the end. Get out there and, show the people in your life that you care about them, because I'm telling you, once they're gone, that's it. You're going to wish that you would have, made the time here on earth count. Basically the point of the video in a generic term is just live life to the fullest. Don't focus on the end, focus on the now. So what I'm going to leave you with is the choice is yours. Focus on the now or focus on the end. Choice is yours. Peace.